Yes, my name is Helen Elizabeth Dawes. Now, Helen was my favorite cousin and my mother's favorite cousin. So actually, she was my second cousin. She wasn't my aunt. She was my mother's cousin. But after my mother died, Helen was like a mother to me. And I was so happy I had her name. But when I was growing up, and even today, people call me Liz. Some people try to call me Lizzie, and I say I am not a Lizzie. And I really prefer to be called Elizabeth. Elizabeth was my mother's middle name. And some say she was named after that queen over there in England, but I kind of doubt that. And Dawes, yep, Dawes was my dad. And I talked about him last week. My dad was a white man. And I carry his name and I use his name with pride. But I call myself a black woman. Even though I am pretty light-skinned, and if I was to go to Africa, they'd probably call me a white woman because I'm so light-skinned. But black is a way of looking at the world. It's a way of knowing there are differences between people. See, black people don't go around saying we don't see color because that's a lie. Now, everyone sees color. Even little kids see color. But it doesn't mean it makes a difference. It's just that, just like you got straight hair or curly hair or blonde hair or brunette hair. But you see the color. And anybody who says they don't, they're tripping. So, black people, we're very conscious of color. And actually, some black people are just too conscious of color. It's part of our heritage, the inheritance we got from slavery, when those who were of a lighter hue, which meant they usually had a white father, they were often allowed to be inside the master's house and given a few more privileges, whereas those who were darker skinned, they were put out into the fields and given the hard work to do. So that heritage of injustice, in which light was better and dark wasn't, has created literally decades of discrimination and insecurity and malice among black people themselves. So you see, I call myself black because black is a worldview. Come back next week and hear more stories of the fictional Helen Elizabeth Dawes. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe.